Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video on my channel, Meg's Movies. If you are new to this channel, this is basically where I talk to you guys about my passion for movies. This goes from collections, hauls, reviews, and to today's video, so let's get into it. Yes, I'm back doing the series again. I am back doing my 52-week movie challenge book. Now, the reason being is because it's a brand new year, and I am doing this from the very start. So each week I'm going from week 1 will be challenge 1, week 2 will be challenge 2, and hopefully we'll finally finish this book. So obviously the first challenge I've done a few times on this channel, so I'm probably just going to be very quick about this one, to be honest. And the first challenge is a film that has won Best Picture. Now, I'd watched Shakespeare in Love for this challenge, and I've also watched another one for this challenge. I can't remember which one. But this time for the challenge, I have watched The Birdman. Now, reason being is because I like Michael Keaton, but I also read the plot synopsis when I was trying to look for a film to watch. And it was basically, the plot of it is you've got this actor, Michael Keaton, who's trying to do a Broadway production of an adaptation, and basically this is just like following him and how he's dealing with being an actor that's not as good as he used to be. So basically he used to be this famous actor that played Birdman, who was this comic book hero for years, but you also have it where he's conflicted in himself. So he's hearing Birdman's voice criticize him every so often, but basically we're just following him throughout this journey of his, of how he's dealing with the Broadway play and things like that. So I won't say any more on that. I don't want to spoil the movie too much, although I don't know how you can spoil the movie because I was still surprised at how the film was. So yeah, The Birdman. So, like I said, it stars Michael Keaton. You've also got some other big names in there. You've got Emma Stone, you've got Edward Norton, you've got Zach Galifianakis. So there was a lot of actors in here that I recognised and knew from other things. So that was quite nice. When I first started watching it, I weren't sure what I was getting into at first. I will say one of the coolest things about this film is the fact it's pretty much a one-shot film. So what I mean by that is a one-shot, if you're not sure what that is basically the camera follows around. There's no quick cuts, there's no edits. It is just literally one shot. So you do see him quite a lot in films now, and it's a pretty cool thing, to be honest. I love one shots. I think they're really cool. The fact that you can do a scene, or even like this, like a movie, and it's all just a one shot. There's not much in the way of editing or anything like that. So I think that is pretty cool. So that's one of the things I really liked about this film. But I'm not going to lie, I'm really not sure how I feel about this film. It was very weird to watch. Some of the things that happen are a little bit weird, but I think the coolest thing is the transitions as well. When they're transitioning in the one-shots to like day and night or to a different area, things like that. I think that's really cool. But yeah, I'm struggling to think of how to express myself about this film, because I think it's one of those ones that I will have to watch again at some point just to fully get to grips with what I watched. It's a very weird film. It's a bit psychological in a sense, because not only are you following Michael's character, but you're also following Emma's character, Edward's character, Zach's character, some other side characters as well. So there's quite a few storylines that you are following. It is mainly Michael's storyline, but it's sort of like we're getting to see other people and what they're doing and what's going on whilst they're dealing with the Broadway show and things like that. And this is quite a very serious film. It's not too funny. There's a couple of funny moments in it, but this is one of those films that you do have to sit and pay attention to. It's not one of those ones where you can like distract yourself or not think about things, because it does make you think about certain things as well in this film. Sorry for the lighting. I'm literally using natural light today and it's clouding over, so that's great. But yeah, so I don't know. like I said, this is one I definitely will have to watch again, because I'm still trying to fully understand what I watched, and especially the ending as well. It's a bit kooky as well, especially with the Birdman side of things. So when you're listening to Birdman's voice in Michael's head and you're trying to understand what he's going through and trying to get to grips with what he's doing, it's weird. I don't know how else to put it. It is, like I said, one of those films I'm going to have to rewatch. I liked what the concept was. I think it was a good movie. However, when I looked at the nominations for the rest of that year, The Theory of Everything was on that list, and I would have gone for that one personally, just because I had a lot more emotion during watching that one. Even though I've only watched that once, I still remember certain bits making me cry, making me laugh, and I remember how emotional that film got. Yes, this film is a little bit emotional, but for me, because this is a first time watch, I'm just like, it's such a weird concept for a film. But when I say, like I said, when I looked at the others, the only other one I'd watched was The Theory of Everything, and for me, I remember that one quite a lot, even though I've only watched that, I think, like once or twice in my life. I definitely will be rewatching it again now that I saw it on the list. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's a very odd film. Definitely worth watching because it's different. So like I said, the one-shot side of it is pretty cool. The transitions from a different scene is pretty cool. Like, honestly, it is a unique film in itself. I'd say I would watch it again, just out of sheer curiosity, if maybe I would enjoy it a bit more the second time round, or if I'd feel the same. But yeah, I'd recommend this as a one-time watch. One of the questions in this was, have you watched any of the other Best Picture nominees from the year? I hadn't seen the rest. I remember one was American Sniper. I can't remember what the others were. But the only one I'd watched was The Theory of Everything. And then, do you feel this film deserved the award? Why or why not? I think I would have gone with The Theory of Everything just because of the emotional side of things. But I can see why it won, just because it is a different, it's an original film, it's an original screenplay, it's a unique film in itself. So I can see why it won the Best Picture Oscar. But I think because it's just a very weird film, for me, it's a case of I would have rather gone for The Theory of Everything. But I can see it deserved it. It definitely was a good film. But it is just one of those ones that's very weird, but very entertaining, I think. I'm not sure. Like I said, this film is conflicting me. So I will watch it again, and hopefully next time I talk about this film, it'll be better. So final score for this film. Final score. Final score. I'm struggling here. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 because, like I said, it was a good film. I liked the idea. It's just a very weird plot to get around. And also, so like I said, I do need to watch it again before I can even fully get into what this film was. So, yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this first challenge. Next week's challenge is going to be a movie classic. So I'll have a look into that and see which one I go for. But I'm hoping that because it is a brand new year and this is the first week, I'm hoping this will motivate me to actually finish this book, because I would love to finish this and do the horror one next year. That'll be a fun one. But yes, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then do give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to this channel, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button and also notification bell down below to be notified when I post. And also leave me your comments and thoughts on The Birdman. Were you like me? Were you a bit conflicted with it? Was it a bit odd? Or did you enjoy it, or did you hate it? Let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!